on Riverbend Springs. In the last episode, we spent the afternoon on the Landmark Renewal Society's treasure hunt, discovering 4 more historical items for the museum. We've now collected 14 of 25 items. After that, we checked on the goats, who are low on grass. Hopefully the bale we have will hold them over. The farmhouse construction is paused until the wood beams are finished processing from our sawmill. They are expected to be done tomorrow. Progress is steadily moving forward on all fronts.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Riverbend Springs, Meadow Springs Farm, episode 24. So we're on April 1st at 7:03 in the morning. We got $88,225 currently. And it's raining. So let's go and take a look at the weather. It's in the 50s and it'll be in the 60s this afternoon, but mostly 50s today. But it's going to be raining until 11 o'clock, it looks like, which puts a dampering on things that we need to get done because we got to do stuff. We're not going to let the rain stop us from doing it. Just we won't be able to do contracts till a little bit later on in the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the used market. Nothing that I need. So, yesterday we talked about the goats and them running low on meadow grass. So we currently have 112 liters of goat milk, 219 liters of meadow grass. So they're doing all right for now. Looking at the grass field, it's currently at a 97% yield bonus. It's still growing, so it's probably not going to be ready until next month in May. So we have a little bit of time to wait for that. Last night, we continued cutting these down until the rain came in. Last night, it's been raining a lot frequently. But here's the pile that I started. And I've been filling up the sawmills with a little pile here and there. So the wood beams is currently at 955 liters. So we should be getting the wood beams today. But it's going to be a little bit before we can get them and whatnot. This farmhouse build is still on pause until we get the wood beams. As you can see, that's the only thing that's needed or required from it. Let's take a look at the greenhouse crops. So we've got 4 pallets of lettuce that have come out and whatnot. So we're going to go and get started and cut this wood. So I'll see you guys here in a few. Alright, so we're getting ready to cut some more. Is that hell? It started helling? Nope, let me get under cover. Man, why did it... This is not what I wanted for the day. It's helling. I'm not going out there and cutting wood in hell. Those hurt. I'm not doing it. Alright, well, I guess I don't really have a choice but to stop now. So, I guess I'm going to go run to the house and I'll catch back up to you guys once it gets done with the hell. Hopefully we don't get any crop damage on our crops, but I'll see you in a few. Alright, so it's 10:40 in the morning now. It held that entire time. So yeah, I feel bad for the goats because I don't have a building for them to be in. So that's something that I would like to remedy, but I just don't have... Yeah, I have money, but I don't have the money to put towards that right now. I'm trying to get the farmhouse done. So looking at the crops, I don't see any damage from the weather damage, from the hail damage. But, I don't know. We'll throw up the drone and take a look and see what it shows. So, yeah, looking at it with the drone, I think we made out okay. I don't think there's any hail damage, which is awesome. That's great news. Because I know there's a lot of issues with fixing that. So, looking at the sawmill, it's at 977 now, so it's only gone up, 22 liters since last time. Well, it's supposed to be nice for the rest of the day, so it might be best if we go look at contracts now, and then come back and do this wood this afternoon. So, we're going to head up to the store. I'll see you in a few. Alright, pulling up to the store, see if there's any decent contracts to do before it's too late in the day. So, let's see, we got some deadwood, some fertilizing contracts have come up, some mowing, plowing, rock removal, sowing, spraying, stone picking, 6,000. We do need stone picking because we need stones, but I'm not going to do the stone picking, I don't think. Weeding we might do, and wood transport. Just because we've done stone picking a lot, I don't want to do it on camera. We may do it later, but we're going to go ahead, and I think we're going to do this weeding contract for Walter. It's $4,400. Rental equipment's $519. So let's go and do that one. And I think we'll go ahead and do it now while the weather is good. So I'm going to jump in the tractor, get it attached up. Yeah, so that works. Let's get over here, get attached. Perfect. And I will meet you guys in the field. Here we are at field 2. It's a kind of a large-ish field. Not as large as some of the others, but it's bigger than my field. So anything bigger than my field is large. We're going to go ahead and start with the ups and downs on this one. Let's get around here and get started. And we're going to get this going. Kind of feeling nostalgic today. Like, I feel that we need to remember the past and enjoy the past. So I think today's time lapse is going to take us back with the music back to the 80s, because that was a good time period. So we're going to put it in time lapse. I'll see you guys in a few.
It's 85, back when we felt so alive. Leather jackets in the night, electric dreams taking flight. Raising fists and wild hair, screaming loud without a care. Guitars rolling hard on fire, climbing higher, never tire. Rock like there's no tomorrow. Sorrow. In this moment we are free, living loud, come follow me. Neon lights and crowded streets, endless nights where futures meet. Rhythms pounding through our veins, nothing now can break these chains. Eternal youth in every song, echoes where we all belong. Sing it loud and sing it true, this anthem's just for me and you. Fast and wild, never slowing down, together we will tomorrow. Leave behind all the sorrow. In this moment we are free. Living loud, come follow me. Neon lights and crowded streets. Endless nights where futures meet. Rhythms pounding through our veins. Nothing now can break these chains. Neon lights and crowded streets. Endless nights where futures meet. Rhythms pounding through our veins. Nothing now can break these chains. Eternal youth in every song. Echoes where we all belong. Singing loud and singing true. This anthem's just for me and you. Fast and wild, never slowing down. Together we will rule this town. Turn it up and let it out. Let them hear our rebel shout.
You know, I feel the 80s and the 90s put out the best music. Just my opinion. Not everybody agrees with that, but I know that a good majority of people do agree with that. But, alright, well, that contract's done, so we're going to head up to the store and get this turned in. Pulling up to the store, and we're going to accept or complete the contract, get paid for it. It's only going to be like $3,500 or so because we had to spend $519 to rent the equipment, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and pull this up. Yeah, so $3,484 is collected, and you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab that stone picking contract if it's still there, which it is. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this contract, and I'll do it off camera between the next episode and this one, potentially. Let's see, I don't see anything else there, but we're not going to do that one right now. We're going to do that here later on. Instead, it's about 12:22, and I am hungry for lunch, and I think I'm going to stop over at the Gasket gas station there to our right and get me some hot dogs. Their hot dogs are really good. They're almost as good as the hot dogs you get like at baseball games, like ballpark dogs. Those are pretty awesome too. This is a close second to it. So I'm going to go ahead and go in, and I'm going to bring you guys in with me this time. So, show you guys kind of the store in here. This is kind of the automotive area, tissue area, and whatnot. There's a lot of the automotive area in here. Right back here, they have, looks like, energy drinks and some water, maybe, bottles and cans. Cans on the bottom, bottles up towards the top. Yeah, those are energy drinks. Let's see, what is that? MTC and NEC. Those are pretty good. But I'm good with just an old-fashioned Dr. Pibb Riverdew for me, personally. There's some more energy drinks over this way. And then on this other side over here is juices. And then back over here is where they're going to have like the soda and stuff like that. Right back over here. So let's go ahead and jump in line and wait to get our food. Hey man, can I get 2 hot dogs and this Riverdew, please? Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. You have a great day. Alright, so we got our food and our drink. I think what I'll do is I'll head back to the farm and eat lunch. And then we have some wood that we need to tend to and get cutting. So we'll get started on that once we get back. So, let's see, it's April 1 at 91. Now, if I wouldn't have rented the tractor and bought the skid steer equipment and started the house build, we would have over that 100,000 that we originally set out to have. So I think with me buying the house and getting that started and everything, I think we can call us achieving that $100,000 goal a success. Because with everything that I've purchased before I got to the 100,000, after we set the goal, would have got us to that 100,000. So we just started the project a little bit before we had the money. Oh, I almost spilled my drink there. Man, make me drive like a crazy person, like I don't know how to drive. All because I dropped my drink. I think it was in a bottle and didn't get stuck under the pedal. That would have been horrible. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and eat, and I'll catch back up with you guys once we start cutting the wood. Alright, it's been a couple hours, and I came out here and started cutting wood, and I noticed, I looked behind me, we finally got our wood beams. So, we're going to grab the skid steer, and we're going to get that over to the farmhouse build, because that's what it's pending and waiting for. And we need to get that going as soon as we can. So let's go ahead and get this loaded up onto the skid steer. Get this lined up. Go down a little bit. There we go. We got it up. And back it up. Perfect. So the one thing that I do regret when I put in these sawmills is I put them in as closely as I did, where I'm going to have to pick up the beams and the small planks from the side instead of in front. But small price to pay. You know, it's still producing the items that I needed to produce. So slow, but it is producing it. So that's all that counts. I was actually thinking about putting them closer, and I spaced them out a little bit. But I should have spaced them out just a little bit more. So let's get that down, and voila, project has started back up. So that's gonna run now, and hopefully, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but hopefully they'll be through those beams by morning, and we will be able to find out what is the next process that is needed. I do have one pallet of long planks, and we did have another pallet of short planks that are regular planks, whatever you want to call them, that came out. And it's going to be a little while before we get wood beams again, so hopefully the next level doesn't need wood beams. But we should also be getting another thing of long planks at some point. But I'm going to go ahead and continue cutting this wood, and I'm going to put on a mini time lapse while we do it and listen to some music, and we'll be back in a few.
Sunrise split the sky, beast in my hand. Gonna split some wood across this land. Roar of the engine cuts the quiet air. Adrenaline rushing, ain't no time to care. Sweat on my brow, eyes focused tight. Watch the wood splinter, gotta do it right. Every log falls timber to the ground. Rhythm of the song makes a mighty sound. Chainsaw in my hand, heart pounding strong. Cut through the silence like a rebel song. Wood chips flying high, feel alive tonight. Power of the saw sets me free, takes flight. Echoes in the forest, shadows retreat. To the tune of progress, every cut's a beat. No room for weakness, gotta stay true. Every slice brings the dawn brand new. Sticks and stones break, but we build again. Feeling like a warrior, can't be tamed. From dawn till dusk, energy all spent. Hand on my chain, ready to be bent. Chainsaw in my hand, heart pounding strong. Cut through the silence like a rebel song. Wood chips flying high, feel alive tonight. Power of the saw sets me free, takes flight. Chainsaw in my hand, heart pounding strong. Cut through the silence like a rebel song. Wood chip flying high, feel alive tonight. Power of the saw sets me free, takes flight.
Alright, so we're going to continue cutting these. Now these are the bigger ones, so they're going to take a little bit longer to cut. It's going to kind of gauge what it's going to do here. So this cut is, how much is this cut going to weigh? Am I going to be able to pick it up? 125. Okay, so that one I can pick up. What about this one? About the same width. Oh, it's a little bit thicker actually. So that is done. It weighs 224, so I'm going to have to cut it again. Alright, so this is going to take a while to do. So, I think what we'll end up doing is, as soon as I get done with this cut, I'll take this first one over to the mill, and then I'm going to do the rest of it off camera. And cut back with you guys once that is done. So let's go ahead and grab this one. We'll take it over there, and I'm going to do some off-camera work, finish cutting this wood up, and I will be back. Alright, so it's been 2.5 hours later. First thing you notice is my money. It went from $91,000 to $15,000. I did some things. After I got done cutting all the wood, which you can see the pile here in front of us, like I said, I spent some of the money, and I think it was for a good cause. But here's the wood. It's all cut and completed. So what I did is I bought a storage shed. And I had them come in and put it up for me. And now we can really organize the yard and get stuff put in here and get going on things. So, see, that is there. That's going to be a little while. 904 liters of planks long. So we should get them, I would say, midday tomorrow. Let's go check and see how the farmhouse is going. So it's got 44 liters left. So it'll definitely be done by morning. So we'll be able to know what the next stage is and find out what we need to do to work on getting that completed. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. We lost some time, about 2.5 hours of the day due to the hailstorm this morning. But all in all, I still think that we made great progress today. Now we got to start working to get that money back up. But thank you guys so much for the support and for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Click that notification bell. That way you know when they're coming out again. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.